Hey everyone, my name is Mercedes and we're back with another episode of Cosplayers Connected Road Trip with me, Cede, and today we're at Michigan Comic Con and it's officially their first year downtown at the Cobo Hall Center. So come along with me and let's get started.
Hello, we're at Michigan Comic Con. This is our first one, and here we're at Photos. Photos is where attendees can take photos with their favorite actors, and we also have star signing where people can have autographs and selfies with voice actors and screen actors, which is really cool.
So I'm here today with Yaya Han and I'm just going to be asking her a few questions about her cosplay career. And Yaya, I have to start by asking you the question that I pretty much ask every cosplayer, and that's basically, how did you get into cosplay and how long have you been doing it?
Well, I am very lucky that I discovered cosplay a very long time ago, and I've had time to, I guess, hone my skills and develop. But I first started cosplaying in 1999, so I basically grew up in this community, and I didn't know how to sew. I was just like a little newbie fan kid that just went to a convention, which was Anime Expo '99. Saw people dressed up and really wanted to join in on the fun, so I made my first outfit, and ever since then it's just been kind of, I think I've made like 380 costumes in 19 years. Yeah. No,
so you basically turned your hobby into a career. Do you have any advice for anyone who have a hobby or something that they want to pursue but they're afraid to?
Well, I didn't set out to, do cosplay as a career. I never thought it would be possible, and for me, it developed very slowly over many years, very grassroots. So these days, it's a whole other game, with the social media and all of the avenues that the internet offers. You really can run your own business and build your own brand from anywhere in the world. So cosplayers and artists and other creatives, they can get into their field with the intention of doing it as a career. So if you find something that you really love, you can pursue it. But for me, it's always been about loving making costumes, loving the transformation process, and I try to really stay true to that. And I think that is maybe the secret of my success, is that I was very persistent and consistent throughout the years. So I didn't stop, even though there were a lot of moments where I could have, because my love for cosplay sort of weighed out all of the negatives.
Right.
So my advice is to really find something that you love and stick with it. I mean, if it's art, keep drawing, keep painting. If it's cosplay, keep making things and become faster and better at making them, and try to think of it as sharing your knowledge versus putting yourself on a pedestal for other people to admire you.
Right.
I think that mindset is very important in how you approach, branding and marketing yourself. So it's a competitive area, cosplay, right now. So I wish everybody who wants to pursue it all the best. You know, you have to work very hard and to be able to do it.
Okay. All right. So, if I haven't mentioned it before, but this is Yaya's first time here in Detroit and her first time here at the Cobo Hall Center. How are you enjoying it? Do you like it here?
Oh yeah, I don't know how I've traveled all over the world, but never been to a convention in Michigan. I've been to the Detroit airport for like 12 different times on layovers, but never stepped foot outside the airport. So when Michigan Comic Con invited me, I really wanted to make sure to be available this weekend and come out. And even though this has been my 4th convention in a row this month, I have had a really great time. I think downtown Detroit is beautiful. We got to ride the People Mover and have some really good food. And everyone here has been really lovely, so I hope to come back for sure.
Okay, that's great. And last but not least, I have to ask you, so what are your plans for the future?
I always have plans for the future. It's just that currently my business is a little more complicated than it used to be. I have, my collection of cosplay items, accessories and such. I continue to go to conventions as a judge and panelist and teacher. But then I also have my fabric line at Joanne Fabrics, and I'm continuing to design patterns for McCall Patterns. So all of these things take time, take focus. So I actually haven't had that much time to make my own costumes this year. Like I made this one and a few others, but just haven't been able to devote that much time to it. But of course I have costumes in the works, and we are continuing to release more fabrics. We just released a new fall collection that's at Joann's right now, and I'm just really excited to see people use my products. Like that's I think now a part of it. Like it's not only me making costumes and dressing up as characters, but now my love for cosplay has expanded to creating resources for the next generation of cosplayers. Like what can I help the community get that they couldn't get before? Like that is so fulfilling and exciting for me. And yeah, every time somebody walks up with a costume that they made with my fabrics or pattern, it just warms my heart. It's really wonderful.
That's great. And I thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. And I hope you really do come back to see us again at the Cobo Hall Center. It's so amazing seeing you here.
Thank you.
I just don't know what to say. Like, I'm just so glad that you're here. But we're going to wrap this up. And thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. And we're going to check out now. So.